Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's kind of a special day because I did say that once we got to 3,000 subscribers, I was possibly going to do a face reveal. So I think I decided to do that today. My husband is mowing the yard right now, so I really hope that is not too loud and distracting. It will not be for very much longer if it is. Anyway, so I was gonna try to do a hard candy video today because several people have asked me to do that, but I looked and I don't really have any hard candy at the house, so I'm gonna try to get that and do that maybe as my next video. So there's that. Yeah, so I'm also just gonna chew gum today, but I'm gonna do my big face reveal. Hi. I realized, like, in hindsight, I don't normally wear makeup, so I was kind of like, this might be a bad day to do this video because usually I'm not wearing makeup, so yeah, it'll probably be different when you come back to my channel another time, but I'm excited to do the face reveal. I don't know if every video I will still show my whole face. There may be days where I just don't feel like it and I decide to just stick with what I was doing. So don't be surprised if you see videos like that. But people have been asking me to do a face reveal for some time. So I kind of had it in my head that once I hit 3,000 subscribers, I might try to do that. So here I am. I'm gonna chew some gum. Also, like, have never struggled with like where to look because you can't see my eyes in all of my other videos. So bear with me as I try to figure that out. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at the camera or what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to think about what I see other people doing, and I don't know right now. But something else. So I mentioned that I'm gonna try to do a hard candy video soon. Sorry, I cut myself yesterday chopping up vegetables for dinner and it was bad. So I have a band-aid. I'm gonna try to do a hard candy video soon, and then another video that I thought about doing. This is not something that I don't chew this gum ever on my own, but I mentioned in my last video that I really like listening to Angela Bright, and I've had several people say that like a lot of my subscribers also listen to her, and several people have mentioned that they love her what is it, Big League Chew grape bubblegum videos, which I also love. And so I thought I might try to get some of that to do a tribute to Angela Bright, and also try that gum because I know that I've had it maybe when I was a kid, but I don't think I've had that as an adult. So anyway, I might be kind of nostalgic. Speaking of that, somebody else mentioned, one of the questions in my Q&A was like my favorite song or my favorite artist to listen to. And a song that I just heard recently that I really liked was called Feels Like Home by Drew and Ellie Holcomb. And it was such a sweet song about like things that are nostalgic for you, that make you think or that feel like home to you. And so this week I've asked several different people in my family what that is for them. And it's been interesting to hear just different things. And so anyway, I was thinking that chewing that bubble gum might make me feel nostalgic for my childhood, because I loved that gum when I was a kid, but I haven't had it as an adult. So I was telling my mom this week that like some of those things for me that like feel like home are the smell of like fresh cut grass and homemade ice cream. I don't know if any of you have that in the summertime, or if you had that growing up, but that's kind of like a summertime staple in my family, and so that reminds me of home. Lightning bugs. Do you guys know what lightning bugs? Fireflies. Are lightning bugs also called fireflies? We called them lightning bugs growing up, but we would like run in the yard and try to catch lightning bugs. So that kind of like, when I see lightning bugs, like somebody posted on Facebook the other day, like a picture of their backyard, and you could see lightning bugs. And that like takes me back to my childhood. But yeah, that's a sweet song. Anyway, so I may try to do the grape bubblegum soon, and I'm also gonna try to do a hard candy video, as well as like another grocery list and grocery haul, because several people have been saying that they would like for me to do more of those. So I've got a couple different things I'm gonna try to do soon, as I can. Anyway, we had an ultrasound today for the babies, and both babies are looking great and healthy and growing, but both of their heads are like measuring like 2 to 3 weeks bigger than what they are. That's a little overwhelming to me. But the boy, I think I mentioned in a video that both of them were breech at my last ultrasound. Well, she has since flipped. She's not breech anymore, but he is still breech. And so he is also baby A, which means he is going to come out first. So unless he flips, I'm going to have a C-section. But he still has time. So I'm going to go to the chiropractor again next week and see if she can work some magic. But that was a bummer to hear that he was still breech. But I asked the ultrasound tech, which like I've said this whole time, I would much rather, you know, end up being miserable and super, super pregnant and then be healthy than like me be put out of my misery, but then be born too early. So like my prayers that they're healthy and come when they're ready. But I asked her, like, because they're measuring so much bigger, like, does that mean that they are more likely to come early? And she said no. So I don't know. It's gonna be kind of crazy. It's crazy to imagine what it's gonna be like. But I really probably, I need to start recording more videos so that I can like stock up on them and have some ready for when I'm kind of out of pocket for a while. I'm really gonna try to do that soon. I don't know if any of you know, like, have like an Awala water bottle, but I love it. Mine is a clear one, so it doesn't have like, you can get the metal ones or like whatever. This one, first of all, was cheaper on Amazon, which is primarily the reason that I got it. But I wonder, like some containers like that, I feel like make my water taste metallic-y. But I know that those keep your drink colder longer. And somebody yesterday told me that they have had that problem in the past and that they don't feel that way with the Awala water bottle. They don't feel like it tastes metallic-y, so maybe it's worth a shot. Because my husband's been wanting one. Oh, my husband's been wanting one, but I think he would prefer to have the other one to keep his drink colder longer. So, but he was kind of worried about that metallic-y taste thing. So if any of you have anything to say about that, let me know. I think it might be worth a shot based on what I was hearing this week. So I'm trying to drink a lot of water, and I found that while being pregnant, like I really want lemon in my water all the time. And my chiropractor told me that, I may have already told you guys this, but that like having lemon and like putting like a pinch of salt in your water helps you get your electrolytes, which is really interesting. I don't like putting salt in my water because it tastes funny to me, but if I just put a tiny bit, I can't really taste it. But I do love the lemon taste. Also, I just finished reading my book for book club, and it was actually my choice. So I had read the book before, but I read it again this past week because I wanted it to be fresh on my mind, and it was so crazy. It was called A Good Neighborhood by Theresa, I think that's her first name, Theresa or Therese Fowler. And it's a pretty quick read, so if you're looking for a book and you read that one, let me know what you think. It was a good book. I think it's gonna have a lot of good discussion for book club. But yeah. Another series that I have been reading is called Scythe. by Neil Shusterman. Has anybody read that series? I'm on the 3rd book now. The first book is called Scythe. The second book is called The Thunderhead. And the 3rd book is called The Toll. So that's the one that I'm on. But I think there's like at least 4, maybe 5 in the series. Neil Shusterman wrote another series called Unwind. And I read that. I read that in high school and in college. And it was so good. I loved that series. But somebody had heard that I told you guys I was rereading The Hunger Games recently. And somebody heard me talking about that. They recommended the Scythe series, and they said this is better than the Hunger Games series. But as I was telling my husband, I would not say that. Now that I'm on the 3rd book, like, I would say it's, to me personally, it's not better than the Hunger Games series, but it's totally different. It's a dystopian, like, you know, not like series like Hunger Games, but anyway, it's not, to me, as good as Hunger Games. But I also like have that nostalgic thing with Hunger Games because I read that as a kid. So I don't know, but if you have read it, what did you think? That's what I've been reading. And the summer reading challenge at our library starts very soon. And I will say, last year, I was just doing it for my son. Like, I wanted to do it for him to get, like, well, we read all the time, but I was hoping he would get some kind of little prize or something because they do that. But I also did it because they had adult challenges too. And I'm telling you, I filled out on my son's page, we did almost everything in the challenge. And then in mine, I did a lot of things, but not near as much as what I did on my son's. I was just doing it because I was like, yeah, I read a lot, like I might as well do this. And what do you know? At the end of the summer, I won a prize and my son didn't win a prize. So I was so bummed. I mean, I was happy. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. And it was a nice gift. But I was really hoping my son was going to get something. So maybe this summer I shouldn't do it. Because I wonder if like 2 people from the same house can't win. I don't know. Maybe I should ask that. Or maybe it's just completely random and they just draw names. But I was really doing it for him. And then I ended up winning. So anyway, it's not about winning, but it was really fun to do with him because there were so many cool challenges on there. Not all of them were reading books. Like, there were lots of like nature challenges and cooking and doing things for people, doing nice things for people. And so it was like really cool, like attending events in your community and stuff. I don't know how it will be set up this year, but we'll try our best to do it again. Okay, this was kind of an all over the place ramble. I didn't really have one thing that I was focusing on, but I will try to do the grocery list soon with hard candy, possibly in that one, and then possibly a grocery haul soon. So I've got a couple things, and then I'm always adding to the list. So if you have a request, feel free to share it and I'll try to get to it. But yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for